Hello you beautiful tea minds, we're out in the tea gardens again. What are you drinking today? Let me know in the comments. And if you like the content that I'm sharing with you, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to also click the bell to get the latest updates. Today I've come to Wazuka here in this factory. We've come to pick some late autumn tea leaves, and with those tea leaves we are just doing a tea making experiment, making Kamairicha pan-fired tea in a very interesting way. So what we've done first is we've picked leaf for a few hours, just some late autumn buds, but still some very good tips and leaves that are going to turn into a delicious green tea and a delicious Kamairicha. And the Kamairicha we are making in a certain way, using actually a roasting machine that is usually used to make small batches of hojicha, and I'll show you. So this is the machine that we're using. It says hojicha on here, and the tea leaf is in here and it's rotating around, as you can see, inside to dry it. So this morning we actually picked some very good tea leaf and we brought it to the factory where we put it into this hojicha roaster. The tea leaf went in, and the first process is to heat the tea leaf in this frying pan so that we can start warming up the leaf to the kill green process. And like this, it's turned around inside this big drum. It's very steamy inside, so that means that the steam of the leaf comes out and the leaf is steamed in its own sap. So it's a very easy process using a very easy machine. Of course, after a while we need to roll the leaf, because rolling it helps with breaking up the cell wall so that more tea flavor will be released when we're infusing it. And now we put it back into this rolling machine, into this hojicha machine, to further dry the tea. And when the tea is ready, it comes out like this, and you can see the tea leaf is already very crispy. So this is really a very easy process where the tea is heated, steamed into its own saps, then it's rolled up a little bit to make it give off more flavor. And here we have the finalized tea, which we might let dry a little bit more. Maybe some sun drying is a good approach, and this is how we produced a Kamairicha from the raw leaf you see here. Hello you beautiful tea minds, we're out in Wazuka another day. Today we've visited a Moga factory. A Moga factory is something that is in between sencha and tencha. It's actually what they use to make lower quality matcha in a sencha factory. If you enjoy the content that I'm sharing, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and also click the bell to get updated on new notifications. So as we all know that tencha is getting very popular in the West, and there's a bigger demand for tencha at the moment. Usually in autumn, in the later seasons of the tea year, there is still some tea that can be picked. And not every producer likes to do that, but there are a lot of producers that do still harvest for the 4th time in autumn. Usually the leaf is not as qualitative as the leaf that is used in spring to make a high-grade sencha. They might use it for something that is in high demand. And currently matcha is in very high demand, especially for matcha lattes, for matcha ice cream, matcha sweets and everything. And so they require a green tea powder. And so that is why they would use a sencha facility to make something that is similar to matcha, so that they can use that in these different applications. This is a Moga tea factory. The tea leaf used to make Moga is usually from an autumn harvest, which means that the twigs are going to be coarser, the leaf is going to be coarser, and you have a much larger leaf. Now in the end everything is going to be pulverized, so that doesn't really matter. And in similarity to how tencha is produced, the leaf is first steamed, and then, because this is a sencha factory, put through all these different rolling machines. The leaf is not exactly rolled because you want to keep the leaf as whole as possible so that it is easy to grind the tea leaf into powder. And when the leaf is rolled really, then that won't be possible, or it might not grind up as nicely. So in this factory, what we're seeing here is the leaf without the rolling, but put through the sencha processes.
遅いかな。ちょっと遅いかもしれないね。
We're going to make a pan-fire tea with just some very simple household equipment. So what we have here is a simple fire and simple frying pan. So that's the utensils that we're going to use to make some pan-fire tea hand-rolled at home.
人に中国茶に詳しい人に教えてもらったやり方しか知らない。このやり方ですが、まず全体に熱を行き渡す。
So first we're going to warm up all the leaf and to gradually start the kill green process, where the oxidation of the leaf stops by adding heat to the leaf. So gradually the leaf will start to bring moisture out to the surface, and that moisture will evaporate because of the heat of the frying pan, and it's that moisture that is basically steaming the leaf then to stop the oxidation. And that more moisture comes out of the leaf, the more the leaf will also start to become softer. Because the pan is quite hot, we try to use something to protect our hands. And when it's sufficiently ready and the leaf has sort of clumped together, that's the time when we're going to start rolling. And now we're going to use this cloth to knead the leaf and to kind of roll it up. And after rolling a bit, you open up the leaf again, and then some more rolling.
中の水分を出すみたいなイメージで、だんだん牛なんかほうれん草の野菜炒めっぽく。
And after some rolling, when the tea leaf has sufficiently let go of some moisture, we're going to put it back in the frying pan to evaporate the moisture again.
もっと柔らかくなるようにやります。
And then again, after some heating in the frying pan and the moisture that has come out from the previous rolling has evaporated, this is the time again to roll the leaf more, so to press more moisture to the surface. And this process needs to be repeated. So every time you put it back in the frying pan, evaporate the moisture, bring it back out, roll to press the moisture to the outside, and then back into the frying pan. And this several times until the leaf is completely dry.
ですね。日本の釜入り茶は。内側からまたちょっとしんなり出てくるので。
It's full.